All right, so what's up, guys? Daminon Lewis of Prep Sports Nation. Joining me now, he is the 2022 Georgia High School Association Class 7A 220 champ, and that's Mr. Zion Rutledge. Congratulations, bro.
Appreciate you, Coach. Appreciate you.
All right, so first off, just take us through the match and kind of, your emotions when it was finally coming down to the final seconds there, and you get the win.
Oh, man. I mean, while I was out there, I definitely knew I was down. I knew I was down by one point because I got hit with the stalling call, which was tough.
Right.
So yeah, we were even, got hit with the stalling call. So I knew I had to come up with something. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I hit this dude with all I had. I hit this dude with I hit him with all my moves. I was like, man, he's not gonna, some of the stuff I already hit him with, he's not gonna fall for again. So yeah. I was running out of options. I was trying to figure out what to do in my head. And my dad, me and him were talking about it. It was almost like God whispered in my ear as he was pressuring into me, and he kept trying to, push me out of the ring, and something in the back of my head just said lat drop him. So it was just, I guess it was just instinct, God, something. But yeah, it just said lat drop him, and it was a thing of beauty when I did it. But yeah.
Awesome. So you bring home the hardware. What's that like for you, being able to not only tout your accomplishments on the football field, but on the wrestling mat as well?
It's been a lot of work to put in. I had a tough football season, 2-8 this year. So to be able to come out and compete in the wrestling scene, because wrestling for duels, we had a pretty good season too. We went I can't remember how many duels we won, but we went to sectionals. We had a pretty tough loss there, but we did a lot better than last year. And I'm glad I was able to compete this year the way I was, because my sophomore year I wasn't able to wrestle. So I was definitely glad to be able to get that opportunity to be able to compete. And just to have that, to have those bragging rights, I guess. Have those bragging rights. I'm a state champion now. It's a great title. It's a title I've worked really hard for. Me and my coaches, we didn't skip a day, man. We worked every day. We looked at the technique. We went through all the losses, went through all the all the struggles, and it's definitely great to see it all pay off.
Awesome. Now, for you personally, obviously you got one more year, before you get into the college level, but are you kind of thinking about maybe going the route of being a dual sport athlete at the collegiate level and trying to do wrestling and football?
It's not out of the picture. It definitely is out of the picture. It depends on a lot of things, like some of the colleges that I get, recruited by. Like maybe if I get recruited by Lehigh, I would definitely be a dual sport athlete then, because I know they have a great wrestling program as well as football program. But yeah, it depends on the colleges I get recruited by. It wouldn't be out of the question. I know it would be hard. It'd be a hard route to choose, but that's not a problem with me. I just love this. I just love the sport of football. I love the sport of wrestling. So if I have an opportunity in college to stay close to both of those communities and both of those sports, I'd love to.
Nice. All right. Now I read something someone posted the other week where they said that wrestlers make great football players. In particular, defensively. Do you feel like that's the case? Do you feel like wrestling has helped?
100%. 100%. I think that's definitely the case. I can think of maybe about I can think of tons of linebackers specifically that benefited just off of being a wrestler. Ray Lewis was a wrestler, Luke Kuechly was a wrestler, Bobby Wagner, I'm pretty sure he was a wrestler too. It's just I think it definitely helps with the aggressiveness of it all. And if you're a wrestler, you don't have to worry about being in shape. You don't have to worry about the mental toughness of the game anymore, because wrestling, in my opinion, that's one of the toughest sports out there. That, like my coach said, once I did wrestling, I would suit up for football games. I wouldn't even be nervous because I've had that pressure of being underneath all those people on that wrestling mat by myself, without my teammates, without my coaches. It's just me, and I got to go out and perform. And move into a sport like football, where maybe you have your teammates pick you up if you mess up. Yeah, your coaches, they're not gonna, kill you if you mess up.
Right.
If you mess up, the game's not over. Wrestling, I during that finals match, if I had taken one step to the left, one step right, I would have stepped out of bounds, and I wouldn't have had that opportunity to hit that lat drop. So it's a nerve-wracking sport just because of how much can go wrong so quickly, and how much of an independent sport it is. So I think it definitely helps with all facets of your game as a football player. I think it definitely helps.
Gotcha. All right. Well, one more, Zion, before I let you go, man, because I know you got a busy evening. As you head into the off season, of wrestling, and obviously spring football is coming up, and you get ready for this final year of high school athletics for yourself. What are going to be some of the things you're going to be wanting to work on to prepare yourself for that jump?
As I'm going into college, I definitely want to get more mass on me. One of the problems with like being 220, I was a smaller 220, because of how lean I was.
Okay.
I'm very lean. I don't have much, I have a lot of muscle, but I'm not very massive.
Gotcha.
I guess that's the word. I want to definitely get some mass on me so I can be able to take those hits and be able to go against people with more weight on them a lot better. And just my technique. I think that's one of the things that's carried me throughout my high school career, is definitely my technique, my attention to detail.
Okay.
My dad used to always tell me as a freshman, because I played freshman football,
Right.
and he used to always tell me, he was like, with time, it'll come with time, the speed, the IQ, all the physical things will come with time. But you need to work on your technique. Those are little things that, even if you have the speed, even if you have the size, and even if you have like talent, if you don't work on those little techniques, it won't be able to come together or to gel together. So yeah, I definitely want to work on my the technical aspects of my game. That's one of the things that I've been focusing on a lot, and just staying focused.
Gotcha.
Just
Hey
staying
man, well,
focused.
the focus got you was allowed you to bring home a state championship in wrestling. Congratulations
Yes,
once
sir.
again to you on that, Zion, and looking forward to seeing you prosper in your final year of high school and on the next level, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you, Coach.
All right, thank you, and thank you for the time, man. You and the family stay blessed.
Thank you for this opportunity, Coach. I
Uh,
appreciate you.
Thank you.